Welcome everyone, and we're thrilled to have with us today for this exclusive webinar on Navi Nifty Small 250 Momentum Quality 100 Index Fund. So to guide us through this session, we have Mr. Ashutosh Shirwaikar, Fund Manager at Navi AMC. So about our
Hi
speaker,
everyone.
Mr. Ashutosh has nearly 9 years of experience in the equity markets. And before joining Navi, he spent 7 years at Quantum Mutual Fund, where he worked extensively in equity research, covering sectors like the auto, media, power, and chemicals. So, with a strong background in factor based investing, he's here to help us understand how small cap stocks with a strong momentum and quality can drive high returns. So, let's dive in and over to you, sir. So,
Thank you
let's
so much
start
for the
off.
introduction.
Yes. So let's start off with a couple of questions, sir. So, what is the
Yeah.
investment objective of the fund and what is the fund about, sir?
So the Navi Nifty Smallcap 250 Momentum Quality 100 Index Fund is a derivative of the Nifty Smallcap 250 Index in the sense that from the universe of the Smallcap 250 Index, it selects the top 100 companies which are ranked basis the score given on momentum and quality. So, with this index fund, you get a combination of the potential of small cap companies along with factor-based investing. With the quality factor, you ensure that your money is invested into stocks into companies with a strong background in terms of its finances. And with the momentum factor, it ensures that your money gets invested into trending stocks based on price momentum.
Okay. So, with the current market conditions and the economic trends, do you think that this is the right time to invest in a momentum quality small cap index fund, sir?
We do think that this could be a perfect opportunity for somebody who wants to take an exposure to small cap stocks. The reason is, despite so much talks about mid cap and small cap companies overvalued, if you look at the historical median multiple that the small cap 250 index has traded at, currently it is trading lower than the historical median. Besides, if you look at the small cap 250 index returns, it is currently almost 22% down from its peak. Given this background, we do feel that somebody who has a long term horizon can take an exposure to small cap stocks. On top of that, because of the quality factor, it ensures that your money gets invested into stable companies with healthy financials. So it protects the downside to some extent. And when the cycle turns around, the momentum factor will come into play when your money gets invested into trending stocks.
Okay. So, how does the fund actually select stocks based on momentum and quality factors?
Yes. First and foremost, from the universe of the Nifty Small Cap 250 Index, all the stocks which have a percentage promoter pledging of more than 20% are eliminated. So this reduces your risk of risks associated with promoter pledging. After this, the stocks from the shortened list are scored. Each of the stocks are scored on momentum and quality factors. Now, how it is done is for the momentum factor, the momentum score is determined based on the 6 month and the 12-month price history, which is adjusted for volatility. The quality factor is determined basis the return on equity, the financial leverage, and the earnings growth variability, which is again analyzed during the previous 5 years. Based on this, the top 100 stocks are selected based on the aggregate score for each of the stocks within the portfolio.
Okay. So, how often is the fund actually rebalanced and what criteria are used to make the changes that are required in the portfolio?
Yeah. So the fund is rebalanced at the end of each quarter, and the stocks within the universe are again scored at the end of each quarter. The stocks are again scored based on momentum and quality factors, and again based on the aggregate score, the top 100 stocks are selected into the portfolio.
All right. So these small caps are actually very, very volatile. So how does the combination of momentum and quality help in managing a downside risk while capturing supposed and upside potential?
Yeah. So first of all, investing into small cap gives you an exposure to the size factor also, which traditionally has been linked to higher returns. On top of that, because during volatile times as they are now, the focus on quality completely makes sense because you are investing into companies that are generating higher ROEs, lower leverage, and showing good growth potential. This ensures that money is invested into financially healthy companies. Lastly, the momentum factor selects companies based on an uptrend in stock prices. So both momentum and quality put together, you get to participate in the upside when the cycles turn. And because of the quality factor, your downside is also protected during volatile times.
Okay. So according to you, sir, who should consider investing in this fund and what is the ideal investment horizon for them?
So this fund is suitable for somebody with a little risk appetite to weather the near-term volatility for potential gains, and somebody who is willing to invest their money for the long term. Typically, for any equity-related fund, we advise for a minimum of 3 to 5 years of investment horizon, and it cannot be emphasized more for small cap funds. While within the small cap space, the opinions differ as to the current valuation of the stock prices, we do feel that the recent correction in the small cap space offers a good opportunity for a long term investor to take position.
Correct. So historically, according to you, how has the index actually performed to other small cap indices like the Nifty Smallcap 250 or actively managed small cap funds?
So if you look at this particular index, so historically this index has outperformed both the small cap 250 index and the median small cap active funds in 8 out of the preceding 11 calendar years.
Okay. And according to you, what are the key benefits of investing into this index fund?
So number one, you obviously get an exposure to small cap companies. And as I said before, small cap offers you the size factor, which over a long period of time is linked to higher returns. Number two, because quality is a factor, your money gets invested into stable companies, which are generating higher return on equity and with higher growth potential. Thirdly, when the cycle turns, with the momentum factor, your money gets invested into stocks that are trending in terms of stock price returns. So you get to participate into the uptrend. And lastly, because of quarterly rebalancing, you don't have to pick and choose stocks, neither do you have to rely on fund manager discretion. It automatically tests for quality and momentum every time it rebalances and invests in the right stocks.
Okay. This is really, really insightful, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you
And
so much.
And thank you for everybody who's joining us. We hope today's session on the Navi Nifty Small Cap 250 Momentum Quality 100 Index Fund was absolutely insightful. A huge thank you to Mr. Ashutosh for breaking down how momentum and quality factors can actually help investors navigate small cap investing. So, our key takeaways from this is that small cap investing offers bigger growth potential and factor based investing balances risk and reward while Navi's index fund is designed for long term and for high growth investors. So stay tuned for more educational sessions and we look forward to seeing you in the next one. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you so much.